Welcome to World of Warships Legends with Red Sorax. And after in my last video bitching and complaining about destroyers not doing their jobs, I figured I'd bring you this gameplay. Plus, I just finished watching Greyhound with Tom Hanks. If you have the opportunity, I highly suggest it. In the first video, I'm bringing you two videos today. I'm going to be playing in the Cossack. And this is all about proper destroyer work and teamwork. As well as I'm doing my job, they're doing theirs to protect me, and I'm giving them the vision. Let's take a quick look at the commander. Very quick look. We're not going to get in depth. I've brought this to you before, but for anybody that just wants an update on what it is, here's a quick look at the commander. Here's a quick look at the inspirations, and a quick look at what we have for modules. So let's take it into the gameplay. And today we have shards. And on the A and C cap and domination on shards, it can be very quick battling in there because it's so tight. And if your team doesn't support you coming into shards, especially from the side I'm coming into through C, you can be messed up very quickly. But if a destroyer captain doesn't push A or C from the island side, then the other cap can have it way too easy. So I'm in a division with Hader and Timberax, and I'm in the division with these two in both games. As a matter of fact, these were back-to-back games that I played with them. So I just wanted to show you how proper teamwork looks together when you can be confident in your support. So I'm going to instantly push the C cap. And I know there's a destroyer at each cap. And my job is to counter that destroyer. Take another look at the map, and we are bottom tier. So why I looked at the map that time was to find out whether or not the other team had a division on this side. You can tell by who's grouping together. And see, now I look again and I can tell neither one of the ships there were in a division together. So that gives us a bit of an advantage. So I don't want to go straight dead smack into the cap. You don't want to give yourself away. Now, by chance, what could possibly be out there? I've already looked, and there he is right there. It's Cossack, so he could potentially counter spot me, but obviously he can't because I have a stealth build. So I throw a couple torps just to keep him honest, and if he's going to keep on that path, we're going to do something about it. But because I'm not shooting my guns, I'm not being spotted, he's being spotted, and my team is taking advantage of it. He's the biggest threat. So I'm just doing what I have to do to keep the vision up without throwing my ship away. Now, as soon as he realizes, hey, I need to friggin' get out of here, I need to hide from this, bam. So now, smoke works two ways. We can't see in it, but he can't see out of it. So he just took all of his vision away for his team. Now, as soon as he disappears, I'm spotted here. So I go ahead and take the shot, and now he's disappeared, so he no longer has the vision on me. He knows I'm here, so I pop my sonar, and I'm going to push that smoke. While he's in that smoke, he can't see me coming at him. He's not spotting me for his team. But now, I'm going to spot him with my sonar. Of course, he came out. Luckily for him, he came out on time. But we've already done so much damage to him. Bam, now, there's first blood. I'm going to prepare, turn it into Silent, and his team left him to die. Terrible, terrible of his team to do. Now we're going to take this capture point, and the Myoko has a bearing that I was going to take track on the bearing, telling my team what the Myoko is doing, and you just see the shots going over me, and look at all that damage. Full health Myoko, bam, gone. Teammates selecting, they're asking for the bearing, what's going on, what's he doing? I give it to them, and they go right after the target. Working together in a team. Now, I'm looking around, and I'm going to finish taking this cap. This is the most important thing right now, especially in domination, is controlling the cap circles. And we have it right now. So now we've taken the cap. Now B is under their control, and we're about to take C, so I've got to go contest B. I'm looking at the Colorado. Take a look at them. Let's try not to pull a Gary here. Very carefully not to run up on these islands. Very cautious there. And yes, I have been commented on the in the comments about running ashore and going on a beach party. It happens, people. Alright, so now I'm taking a bearing. The Baltimore is my threat. I'm calling him out to my partners. That is my threat right there. He counters me. Now we have a destroyer over at the base. It's a Fletcher. Now the Fletcher can outgun me all day long, but can never outspot me. Now you notice my team, because I called them out for my team, take on that Baltimore. Bam, they're going after the Baltimore. The battleship, if they take out anything that can counter me, I can circle the battleship all day long and take out that son of a gun without ever being seen. Alright, now the Lightning here in the circle, we've got to get up on this. Lightning can outshoot me all day long. There's the Fletcher taking off, and he can outshoot me as well all day long. These guys have much better guns on them than I do. So I'm getting up here to the circle. I'm keeping an eye on everything. I'm just keeping track on what that Edinburgh is doing. That Edinburgh is very dangerous to me, so I call them out to my teammates. Boom, gone. And that's what, there they go, and there goes the Fletcher. So now I know there's a destroyer in this smoke. I have to get up here. I have to counter him. There's Lightning, very low health. Get the guns off. He doesn't see it coming, and boom, gone. We got him down. Now, all that's left are battleships and one cruiser. And that's the Baltimore right there. A pair of ships just rammed each other, obviously. So I'm going to put out some torpedoes on that Baltimore. The Baltimore scares me. And I'm putting out some on the Colorado. Big fat battleship. Let's see if he turns. And I'm going to start coming around this island. Now I am watching that Baltimore. Again, he's what scares me the most. He's got radar, and he's got very good guns for taking out a destroyer. Now I'm calling him out to my team. And right here I say, I gotta go. He's going to spot me any second. He's coming within detection range. 4.9, 4.8. And right there he gets me. But right as he sees me, I pull in behind the island. It takes 3 seconds to drop off detection. Now I'm behind the island. And if you look on the mini-map, my team has got my back. So I am not worried about him pushing right around. Now I just hit 2 torpedoes, and I'm assuming those were the Colorado. Big fat battleship didn't want to turn, and that's what he got. So now I select right here to armor piercing, because I want to see if Baltimore. Now I switch back. Now the Baltimore radars me right here. He's waiting to see if I'm going to pull out. He's very nervous about what's going on with me, and I'm pretty well protected. Now at the same time, I'm loading some HE, and when I can take the opportunity shots at a battleship to set them on fire, I take them. And I believe he's out of range now, and I'm just more worried about this Baltimore. He's got me radared. I'm worried about any shots that might come in from any direction. Now the radar's gone down. Now the Baltimore's backing up, and I'm just going to creep around this island until the mountain's gone from my indicator, and I'm going to fire, see if I can get any damage in there. Don't go out any further. I don't need to throw my ship away. I did get a fire there. I'm sure he's going to put it out. Let's see. Just creep out one more time, just till the indicator of the mountain's gone. And we do hit some of our shells on the edge of the mountain, but we get some through. And my team's working him as best they can. And we, at the same time, now have taken this base. And while he was in the base with me, we were stopping them from getting any points. So we own all the bases. There goes my teammate. Yep, the hater just took him out with a passion. So I look at the Amagi and I say, okay, he's full health. Look at the Colorado. He's on a piece. I don't need to chase him down. So my partners want me to keep that Amagi lit up. Now the Amagi just ran off to the back of the map. And I look back at my teammates now to see what health pools we're at. And Timberax is in the Helena, and he's really low on health, and the Amagi is aiming at him. So right here, this is good teamwork. I have not used a smoke yet. So I tell him, you know, do you need some cover? Do you need some concealment? It's actually concealment. So right here, I turn, and I pop my smoke, and I'm going to run towards the island. And what's going to happen is, this is going to conceal him behind my smoke screen. The only thing they'll be able to see him is an airplane, and it's just to help him out to get some cover because he's really low on health. My other partner, Hater, is in a battleship. Not necessary. Doesn't need it right now. So we are now going to chase down the Amagi, and you can see that smoke screen completely covered right up to the island, so he can't get line of sight. Now we have been whittling him down. And my partners are saying, listen, that Colorado is going to go down any second. If he doesn't go down, we're going to win just purely on points alone. But we end up taking it down, the Colorado down here in just a second before we get the Amagi. And my partner's just, my Hater is just making that Amagi suffer. And any second now, we'll take down the Colorado. There it goes. And now the battle results screen. And you can see how they covered me and I covered them. Now I only did 29,000 damage and I got the first blood, but I took out the most dangerous thing from my two teammates. I came in second, Hater came in first, deservingly so. He did a lot of punishment, but I got a lot of points for all that spotting I did for him. And I still made 417,000 credits. Now, we're going to take another look at a second game here, and this time we're in the Z39 or Z39 for we Americans. And I'm running double flags on all my ships, on the last ship I played too. And this is a good ship. I enjoy this ship. Not saying it's the best one, but it's really good. I think the Cossacks are better at tier 6. But this is good for a different reason, and you'll see why in a little bit. The absolute truth of it is this Hydro, and I'm going to use it. Now a quick look at the commander again. I'm using Eric Bay. I go with a stealth build with him, well, stealth and gun build. And then I have the inspirations here. Charles Madden, Jerzy Swirsky, and here's the mods I use, which is the same mods I use on all my destroyers for the most part. And on this map, we got Haven, and oh my god, this is the one map I hate the most. I don't like it in any ship, in any game. And as you can see, we're bottom tiered again. No big deal. We're in a Helena and a Synop. And Timberax is going to cover me in the Helena, and Hater is going to cover him in the Synop. And we're going to rush up here. Now, my counter on this team is absolutely the Fletcher. Now we have some Udachis on there, but they can outspot me, but they cannot outgun me. But that Fletcher, and that's who I'm about to tangle with, is the absolute bane of my existence when it comes to man-on-man fighting. Now why I'm spinning the camera here is Hater and I are talking about this map, how much I hate it, and where to park a cruiser, and I was looking back at the islands that he was talking about, so I apologize for about the spinning of the camera. But now I'm into the game mode, and I'm very stealthy. I know my stealth going into a game. I'm at 4.9. The Udachis can get down to 4.6. So I know they can outspot me, but there's no way that Fletcher can. That Fletcher's going to most likely be at 5.1 or 5.2 if he's got the stealth builds. Of course, you don't know. Now, I'm just putting some out on this Kutuzov, but not realizing that he was going to slow down and take it out of my range. But they're out there, just keep them honest. If I could have gotten a little closer, but if you notice, I don't push up. I'm getting the spots. This is the biggest thing, and here he is. He is spotted at 6.9 kilometers. So he is messed up. Again, don't fire my guns, don't want to be seen, and this is where he messes up. He thinks, oh, I'm hidden in this smoke. And I said to myself right here, you fucked up. I'm going to come get you. So right here, I'm telling my teammates, aim at that smoke. I'm going to run in here. I am going to pop hydro, and we're going to see what we're going to see. Now, while he's in that smoke, he is not giving vision to his team. So I'm creeping up here, hydro up, and
surprise, motherfucker.
Now, I make a mistake and fire too soon. I know he can't see me. The problem is, I wasn't covered by his smoke. Now, I should have either smoked up, or I should have waited till now where I'm hidden. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my smoke. I'm going to repair. He still can't see. He can't see me. Now, I'm about to drop off detection. He can't see me, but my hydro has him lit up. Now, I'm paying for my mistake here, and yes, I did make a mistake. But my teammates are on him. I'm on him. Everybody's on him, and he's got a much better ship than I do. And he should be counter sonaring me right now, but he's not. So there we go. I'm inside of actual range there, of visual range. So now his partner in the Kutuzov, he was teamed up with that Kutuzov there. Now his Kutuzov is going to push me, and I call him out to my teammates. Dude, that guy's going to push me. So let's see what we can do with him. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all my fish right down the line. Very tight spread, so he cannot get in between them. My teammates are just going havoc on him. I'm throwing fire on him so we can get some more damage into him. And there's no way. With as tight a spread as I put, there's no way. And bam, there goes my partner in the Synop. Hater took him out. I'm still covered in smoke. We can still see. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple shots. Got a fire on the Jean Bart. Hopefully it lasts for a minute or two. And we have 4 seconds left. And I'm going to pull out of the smoke to get vision back. We are missing a ship. There we go. Now I screwed up and fired 1 second too late. Goes off. I'm behind that smoke. Now I'm going to move up, see what we see. Now I have a destroyer behind me. We have a Akatsuki behind me, I'm sorry. And he's going to come up here and make a mistake. This is our teammate. Now I'm waiting on my torpedoes to come up, but the Jean Bart's pushing me. He knows there's a destroyer over here. So I turn out. Now there's our Kakarot. And he fired. And he gave his position away. So now the Jean Bart thinks he's safe. He says there was a destroyer over there. He thinks he's safe. And I'm going to throw out some torpedoes on this track. I don't know that I'm going to hit him. I don't know if I'm not going to hit him. But now he doesn't know that I'm here. He knew there was a destroyer, but didn't know there was two. Or if he was paying attention to the mini-map, you can see where my last location was. So he should know that. But I'm going to track him down. I'm keeping him lit up for my team. So my team can hide behind islands. My team can smoke up. My team can do whatever they want to do because here we go. I'm spotting everything. Now, if you notice, there was a cruiser back there that just disappeared. That cruiser is going to be very important here in it. Okay, so the Jean Bart turned in time to miss my torpedoes. Good on him. Smart by there. There's the cruiser in the background. Okay, now he disappeared. And keep an eye out for him here in a second. Okay, there goes the King George. And there now that second set of torpedoes right there going past that island. And you see there's nothing back there to be seen. And I could not believe this when I saw it on the live game. This is hilarious right about now. All right, he popped up and he got deleted with those torpedoes. He was almost stealth destroyed. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. So now I'm going to push this Jean Bart. Nothing sees me. I fire. I'm inside airplane detection for firing. Belfast. Now, very dangerous for me, and he's popping smoke. He's doing what he can to hide. I'm going to quiet my guns. I'm going to drop off a detection. There we go. And I say the same thing. I'm going to push this Belfast, guys. Prepare yourself. All right? Now, same thing. Hydro him. The Germans have excellent hydro at range. You don't have to get as close with it. It detects further out than any other nation. Now we're going to creep up here on the smoke screen, watching the angle of that Jean Bart, getting our guns turned around. Well, they're actually in the right direction. And hydro.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Now he was smart. He countered me with his radar. So he knows I'm here, but I'm going to go ahead and throw off my torpedoes down his track, see what I can do to him. His guns aren't faced at me. I don't know if he's actually paying attention to me or if he's just slowly turning them. So I'm getting my guns turned around, but I'm lit up. I'm spotted now. But everybody can see him in his smoke. He is not protected right now. Me firing smoke right now, and I have it, would be no good because he's got me countered. And we get one torpedo into him there. And he's messing us up, but I'm get my friends and everybody's on him. It's the last ship now. So we get what we get. Now he can't see me. I'm going to go ahead and pop my smoke. Now I'm still got him pinned. He can't do a thing about it. Game over. And we'll look at the battle results screens on this game. And we got 70,000, a little more damage this time. Nearly 500,000 credits to begin with. Got 6,600 XP total. Now, the Udachi did well in that. He deserved number 1. I came in number 2, doing pretty well. My team's down a little bit, but they were doing their support role. And as you can see, I made 419,000 credits after everything's over with. Well, I hope this helped you. Hope to see you on the next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye.